Brody right here. Hello, everybody. How's my Hypno Peeps doing this week? I hope you're having a fantastic week. I know I surely did. It was a wonderful time. Welcome to Mindsight Hypnosis on Facebook Live and on YouTube Live. And this program is for all those people who are just starting out with hypnosis or have been professional hypnotists for years. And it's this is a fun 30 minutes full of entertainment and absolute chaos. Let's face it. It's a lot of fun. And I'm honored to be here and have a fantastic time with you. So please, we encourage you to talk to us on Facebook Live or on YouTube Live. Tell us where you're watching, whether you're on YouTube Live or Facebook Live, and tell us all that fun stuff as we continue with this show. We did have a couple of weeks off. I apologize about that. I was on tour doing all those different things, and this is back home, right, doing what we do. So let's start our show, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very honored to have Mike Brody as a guest. That's amazing. Oh my gosh, he's so famous. I'm telling you. But let's find out what's going on coming up shows this week here on Mindsight Hypnosis. Well, we had a jam-packed week that we missed off, so I might as well tell you exactly all the different shows that we had. We had Mattawan High School, Hastings High School. We had Pawpaw High School, Mona Shores. These are all on the other side of the state. Avondale, Roosevelt High School. We had a private party, and we also had a Livonia Stevenson High School, which was a freaking blast. Had amazing time over there. I'm going to put the whole show of Livonia Stevenson High School on my website, which happens to be michaelbrodyhypnotist.com on YouTube. So that I'm going to put that the whole show on YouTube. But michaelbrodyhypnotist.com is my website. Check it out if you want. I am actually, funny thing is now that I've done all those different shows, I've only have 2 more shows left. I have Plymouth Canton Educational Park, and I have Lapeer High School. So those are the shows that are coming up, and I'm very excited to go to both of them. Been to both of them many years, and very excited. So if you ever want if people are listening and ever want a hypnotist to do a show, look for me. I'm always there to do fun stuff, crazy stuff. And I've got many years worth of crazy stuff for you. So a lot of interesting things happened this week. Speaking of this week, going to different things, something that never has happened to me before, and I had to think about it for the first time. It was very strange, very unique. Now, I'm not going to say it was great. In fact, I'm not even going to say it was good. In fact, I can honestly say it was horrible. It was not me having an ab reaction, and not the volunteers having an ab reaction. I got heckled. But I got heckled physically. I got heckled with someone. There was one of the schools had a air gun, and they were throwing Nerf balls, and one of them hit me right smack dab in the ear. Now, you would think that a kid who just graduated from high school wouldn't do that to an entertainer. But wait, it gets even more interesting. I was talking to the principal at the time, and I got hit in the ear. So what every, doesn't even matter if you're an entertainer, what every human first reaction is, I got pissed off. I got really angry. And then I had to remember exactly who I am, and do I want to come back? So I instantaneously sucked it up, took a deep breath in, talked to the principal about it, and the principal reamed out the kids. which is what should have happened. If I do that, then I come out as the bad guy. People who are new to hypnosis, you want to understand you don't want to come out as the bad guy, because if you come out as the bad guy, then people will not want you back because you're already setting a negative tone. So the object, even in the beginning, and this is a school I've never been to before. So in the beginning, what you need to do is talk to the parents. Tell them, please, can we have someone in the vicinity of the children in case something does happen? Then you need to do that. So that's important. But I wasn't even going to talk about this, but that came up this week, and I had to do it. So I want to continue on with the show, do other fun things. So let's talk about more stuff. Do comedy hypnotists, do they ever get nervous? Well, I mean, I've been doing this now for 32 years. Yeah, we always get, all of us get nervous. Even the seasoned professionals who go to Las Vegas and who do this day after day, do they get nervous? Absolutely, right from the beginning of the show. But once we start the show, once we go into the routine, the things that we know that are solid, then all of a sudden that kind of goes away. Don't feel that sensation anymore. So it's really important. It's really important that you understand that it's okay to be nervous. But channel that nervousness right into your show, and use it for positive energy, positive feelings, and stuff like that. So that's really important. So the things that are really, really cool to see, and a lot of things to happen. You have a chance. In other words, you control the situation. You as a hypnotist you don't necessarily control people, but you can control how this show is going to go, and that is important. So I want to show you something. Show you something from the Video Vault. So I'm going to show you something real cool from the Video Vault. And when I show it to you, it's going to, well, first of all, this is what we're talking about right here. So Video Vault. What we're going to show you right now is something I thought was really, really funny. I've been doing this for years. I kind of looked deeply into my Video Vault and looked for something very, very interesting, and came up with, well, I'll show it to you if I can get it. Let's see here. Maybe I can't get it. Ooh, oh, that's interesting. Oh, I know why I can't get it. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. I figured out. I'm still learning, always learning these things. Here is what I'm talking about, this Video Vault. I wanted to show it to you, and it looks a lot like this.
This person right here, when every time I say the word Lake Orion, you're going to realize that your t-shirt is on backwards. And you're going to slip your arms in, turn your t-shirt around, and put your arms back out. That's every time I say the word Lake Orion. Listen to me very carefully. I can't even get to that guy. Listen to me very carefully. That's when I say the word Lake Orion, after you open your eyes. This person right here, after you open your eyes closed, after you open your eyes, and I say the word hypnosis, you are going to jump up. You have this burst of energy. You're going to jump out of wherever you are, in your chair or something like that, and you're going to jump up. You're going to hit your button and say, "Who's your daddy?" You're going to hit your button and say, "Who's your daddy?" Eyes closed. Let it happen. And once you say, "Who's your daddy?" you have no idea why you said it. You have no idea why you said it, but you realize you said it. You're going to say it really loud. That's when I say the word hypnosis. You're going to realize. You're going to jump out of your chair with a burst of energy and hit your button and say, "Who's your daddy?" Listen carefully. This person right here, When you hear the word, when this person right here, when you hear the word, person I'm tapping, when you hear the word, who's your daddy, you're going to have this burst of energy. You're going to jump out of your chair. You're going to say, Luke, I am your father. Not yet. Eyes closed. You're going to say, Luke, I am your father. That's every single time you hear the word, who's your daddy. And after you say, Luke, I am your father, you have no idea why you said it. But you're going to say it real loud. And every time you say it, you get angrier and angrier because you realize Luke is not listening. Let it go right there. Listen to me very carefully. This person right here, eyes closed. When I say the word show, you are going to realize that you're going to have this burst of energy and you are going to jump out of your chair and you are going to yell at the top of your lungs, the British are coming, the British are coming. And you're going to run around the whole place, all the way back over here, around the whole place, yelling and screaming, the British are coming, all the way back to me. You're going to start to go all the way around and yelling, the British are coming. That's every time I say the word show, focus on letting it happen. Focus on letting it happen. All right, so we have Brody, we have hypnosis, we have show. All right. Everybody else, you're just going to open your eyes and enjoy the ride. Here we go. On the count of 3, everybody opens your eyes, sits up in the chairs, ready and wanting to be hypnotized. 1, 2, 3, everybody sit up in your chairs. Who wants to be hypnotized? Raise your hands. All right, put your hands down if you want to be hypnotized. Put your hands up. Put your hands down. Put your hands up. Good. Put your hands down. Everybody look at me, please. Very, very simple. I have some words I want to say. First of all, I'm very glad to be here at Lake Orion High School. Lake Orion. And everything okay? Wait, hold on. Hi, everything okay?
Yeah, straight.
Okay, I'm sorry, okay. Anyways, I was just talking about Lake Orion High School. Lake Orion High School. And are you sure everything's okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just asking. Alright. Anyways, Lake Orion High School I love Lake Orion High School. It's just a great place. Anyways, I don't understand what's going on here. Anyways, I'm ready to do some hypnosis. Both of you sit down. What are you doing? It's scary. What were you just doing? Okay. Anyways, I was just talking about hypnosis. Sit down. Stop that. I'm in the middle of a show. Come here. This way. Go around. Run. Keep going. Come back here. Yeah, go around. Keep going. Tell her what's going on. Tell her. Come here. What's wrong? Why? Well, go sit down. I'm trying to do a show here. No, you're fine. What is going on here? Come here. What's going on?
The British are coming.
Who?
The British.
Why?
I don't know.
Just sit down. Oh my goodness. I was here at Lake Orion, and I'm just talking about Lake Orion, and I don't know. I'm just doing hypnosis. Sit down. You guys are acting strange. Are you hypnotized?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Hypnosis.
Okay. So, very interesting. Wow. So, I found out later on why that person was so exhausted when I said the word show, and she's going, the British are coming. She ran around twice. she has asthma. I found that out later on. Didn't know that. If I knew that beforehand, I would not have picked her. But she was exhausted. But she was fine. And everybody had a great time. That was a long time, and as you can tell, that is a Lake Orion show, which is a show I do all the time. So it is a good time for all. So here it comes. Here we are in June right now, and because we're in June, near the end of my tour of my 2023 Feeling Relaxed tour. So excuse me. So what happens next? Well, first of all, um, I all my May shows are over with. I got 2 shows left in June. I'm actually, the funny thing is I'm getting ready for next year right now. I'm actually getting ready for next year. I'm getting flyers or my pamphlets ready. I'm getting slowly but surely doing all these things in June. Excuse me. I'm also getting ready to go to some conventions. I'm going to be in Las Vegas for the Hypno Thoughts convention. Very honored to have been chosen to talk a little bit. And all my hypnosis friends, I hope you can come and watch, at least for a little time. It's going to be great. I'm going to bring Norbert, and everybody's going to have a fantastic time. So we'd love to see you there in Las Vegas. That is July 22nd, I think, something like that. Anyways, it's going to be a lot of fun. And then in August, I believe we have the Michigan convention. So I'm going to go to the Northern Peninsula, and that's going to be a blast too. I get to perform there, do a little bit of my show. I'm really pumped up about that. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So a lot of different things, but the object is that on these months that are off, from June, July, August, and a little bit of September, it is my chance to get things ready for next year. I have to think about what kind of tour I'm going to make and stuff like that. I'm already getting bookings for next year. That is always a good thing. So we'll see what happens. I'm very excited about that. No, so understanding that, I do now have a brand new a brand new sponsor. I do a brand new sponsor. And I thought I would just, oh my, where's my brand new sponsor? Oh, there's my brand new sponsor. I thought I would just show this, my brand new sponsor, to you right now. So here it is, my brand new sponsor right here. All right, so try REM. It's wonderful. Everybody goes through REM. Everybody does it every single night, and that is, in case you didn't know, rapid eye movement. Rapid eye movement. It happens when you're in your dream state. When you're in your dream state, you have three. Excuse me. You have three different states. You have your awake, you have your dream state, and you have your unconscious, when you're sleeping, totally sleeping, and deep sleep. Well, when you're in your conscious state, you have if you had to hook your brain up to an oscilloscope, literally be sorry about that, it would literally be like your alpha waves would look like this. It would go crazy just like this. That's what it would look like. When you're in your unconscious, when you're in your deep sleep, your delta wave looks straight, just straight. It looks like that. But when you're in your REM state, the REM kind of looks like this, kind of floats along like this. And you can focus on one thing and block everything else out. And that's where that hypnosis does come from. Um, what happens in your alpha state? You're using your mind, you're using your body, and you're expounding so much energy. That's why you get so tired at the end of the day. Well, when you finally go to sleep, how does that regenerate? How does your body regenerate? How does your mind regenerate? Well, it regenerates through um, those two those two uh, cycles, sleep cycles. And when you're in that REM state, that dream state, your eyes tend to go flittering back and forth, like they look like they're rapidly moving. When that happens, melatonin is flowing through your body, serotonin, and it feels incredible. You feel incredibly happy. Your mind starts to heal. When you go into your deep state, where your theta wave, where nothing is you're not focusing on anything, that's how you regenerate. Excuse me. That's how you regenerate your body. How you generate getting that pumped up feeling. Getting the endorphins in you and all those different things. Okay, dopamine, those kind of things. Getting yourself pumped up and energized for the rest of the day. So your mind has to heal and your body, and that's how those things work. So it's REM. So try it. You'll like it. By the way, that's one of the reasons why, in case you didn't know, and I talk to people about this all the time. That's one of the reasons why when you wake up and you remember your dreams, that's because you're waking up in that REM state, that dreams like state. When you wake up and you're really, really tired and exhausted, then you're halfway in that sleep cycle, and you're waking up in your deep sleep, and you're just, oh, I just got to go back to sleep and rejuvenate. That's what happens. And when you wake up in the morning and you had a couple cycles passing and you feel all pumped up and excited, that's how that works. So remember, rapid eye movement. It does work. REM. That is how shit works. So people, my hypno peeps, you guys are doing fantastic. If you have any questions at all, give it to me. Talk to me a little bit about it. I am excited to tell you a little bit about it. So I was talking earlier about ab reactions, abnormal reactions. What do you do if you have an abnormal reaction? First of all, please don't panic. Second of all, assess the situation. What do you need to do? Do you need this person to come out of hypnosis immediately? Do you need to bring this person out slowly? How do you help this person out? It depends on how they react. Don't dismiss warning signs. People lethargic, people who are overly emotional. Those are different. Those are warning signs that tell you that this person needs to come out now. That kind of thing. Decide what to do and make a decision on it. Don't kind of look at it and say, yeah, whatever. Don't do that. Do what you need to do, and never, ever send people back who have an ab reaction into the audience right away. They need to fully come out, fully. And you need to be there to monitor that. And you can literally do that on stage while everything else is going on. Absolutely. So it does work. Just want you to know. All right. So we're going to also talk about right now. I want to talk about people, a person on the street. I want you to hear this because this is very interesting. And we're nearing the end of our 30 minutes here. But I do want you to hear this because these two people were hypnotized. They were hypnotized for longer than an hour. So it was very interesting. And what they said, the way they said it was quite interesting. What they thought of them being hypnotized. So if you could do me a favor, if you could just sit back, and if you're a new hypnotist, I want you to listen real carefully what they say. If you're an old hypnotist, listen also what they say. An older hypnotist, a person who's been in the business for a while, listen to what they say, and try to assess what would you say to them off camera after this. Listen. Or oh, I know why. Here we go. Try this again.
Hi, what's your name?
Kelsey Benedict.
Hi, just first name's fine.
Kelsey.
Hi, Kelsey. So Kelsey, you just got hypnotized.
Yeah.
What did it feel like?
Like it felt like I was kind of like out of my body. Like I was just like seeing myself like laying in my bed. And then all of a sudden I started tingling like all over. And then the next thing I know, like I was just kind of like in your total control. Like I really couldn't control myself.
Okay.
And I felt like happy, like nice.
Okay. Could you? Is it possible that you could not do the things?
No, I felt like you just like you told me to do it and I needed to do it. Like that was the only thing going through my head. It was just do exactly what this dude is saying after he touches me.
Got it. Okay. Interesting. All right then. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Hi. What's your name?
I'm Caroline.
Hi, Caroline.
Hi.
And how? What did it feel like when you were hypnotized?
For me, it felt really good. I don't know. I always have a bad memory, but like in the beginning, I remember like being kind of like not fully into it in the beginning, and then like at the beach thing, that's when like it really like hit me. And then after that, I don't remember all of this stuff, and so I've been watching like videos that my friends took.
Okay. How long do you think, if you were under hypnosis, how long did it feel like you were under hypnosis?
It felt like 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were out for about an hour and 15.
That's crazy. It did not feel like that at all.
All right, nice to meet you. Thank you very much.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, what's your name?
I'm Bella.
Hi, Bella. What did it feel like to be hypnotized?
Well, at first, I thought it like really wasn't working, and so I was like, oh, it's not gonna work for me. And
Right.
then like you put me to sleep one more time, and then I was like, I don't know, my body just kind of like let go, and I could like feel everything just like release my body.
Nice. Okay. And if you were hypnotized, so how long did it feel like you were hypnotized for?
Probably like 3 or 4 minutes. It did not feel long at all.
For about an hour and 15. Pretty cool. Huh? Well, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to meet you, and take care. Thanks.
Thank you.
Isn't that interesting that about these? Well, sorry about that. About these people, all these people said certain things that were quite interesting that I had to control. That most of them didn't remember it, and that does happen because that's just like when you're sleeping, you don't remember your dreams a lot of times, unless you're waking up in the REM. It's very interesting hearing all these different things that they thought they could, and I tried to get her to say, I tried to get her to understand that first of all, A, they're not sleeping, and B, and I tell them that in my pre-show, I said, you're not sleeping, but they still think they're asleep. So, and they think they think I'm in control. And so we'll talk about that in another time. Absolutely. We'll talk about that at another time and another date, about why those kind of things happen, why people feel that way. That's one of the reasons why I go to high schools and colleges and talk about this, that it has nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with them. So that's our show for today. I hope you, this week actually, I hope you guys had a wonderful time, learned a little, laughed a little, had a good time. If you have any comments, please feel free to give them to me. I would love to know. Please, if you want to, please join us on our Facebook page. Please, when you're there, say that you've seen our show, and then I'll give you the permission to come on in. I'll be glad to do it. You guys are fantastic. Take care of yourself. Have a great week. We will talk to you later. Bye-bye, Hypno Peeps. Talk to you later.